Yeah.
The puck and stuff, and game 2 and 3 just went down from there.
I don't know. Is it different because they're on a land setting? Like, mentality.
If anything, it should strength for them, right?
It should.
Because they're so seasoned, tomato.
It's not really as seasoned as Canada, but for the most part,
He's a drafter, so maybe he might be the...
He's put sometimes the drafter. They still coach, right? So is the coach drafting or is RedPanda drafting? That's what I want to know.
How do we find out?
I don't know. I'll ask somebody who's there. See if they can get that in. Because I think that's really important, right? Because does it matter who clicks it if it ends up being a coach?
No. That's what happens a lot of times, you know. I mean, it's still responsibility for pressing a button, you know, because you're still the captain. You have like the last, quote unquote.
Well, didn't QQQ used to for LGD and
he was sitting
the
down,
drafting? Yeah.
He did everything for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the time, they outdrafted their opponent. That's how they cruise into the finals of a lot of life. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be the same way here. Like, this Ursa is going to struggle with control.
Ooh, already Irving getting really low. 2 more shots needed, but just don't have the damage to take out that Timbersaw.
Wasted it in himself though, to survive the last right click, so now it's going to be low HP for quite a while. Which is problematic for them.
Don't get wet.
So, you know, we're looking to figure out, like, if Elephant are going to be there, if Elephant are going to put everything together. And LBZS, they've had good laning stages. Like, that could fluster Elephant. Like, based on the way we've seen them play, a good laning stage from LBZS could fluster Elephant to the point where, like, LBZS take this game.
That is true. But I actually really like their lanes. DK beats Puck. I think Troll, Shaker do quite well against his Ursa lane as well. At least the 5-5, maybe they will even win. And his Morphling is pretty good against Timbersaw, so I'm very positive that they're gonna win 2 or maybe even 3 lanes on the Radiant side. And yeah, from there on out, it's pretty easy to play Dota, you know, especially if it's an Elephant who has a lot of individual skills to struggle on the team side.
They should be able to get first blood as CatYou gets low. He silenced up. RedPanda gets first blood. And Irving can't get a trade. It was 2v1 there. And yeah, RedPanda survives it all and gets himself the kill on CatYou.
Abaddon, one of the best supports against Timbersaw, because you can shield off the whirling death stuff. Which happened there, which gave him back like 20-30% of his health. And CatYou caught up out of position, got stopped up at 4 hits. Was a pretty weird play, honestly. Like, they just bet on Abaddon.
Yeah.
Not something to see.
They didn't even kill him for a turn.
You can just see the DK 20 health, he didn't. The single 13. Double break. His puck can't beat DK. It's just impossible. There's so much HP just towards the stage.
Fans, there was a long point trying to reach where it was just like, well, everybody would question, what are they? DK was always the answer.
It's the most stable mid, one of the most stable.
Here's your xiaofu. Not enough damage though from Yang. Yeah, I mean, I love DK. Overall, we just used to see it all.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's a distance of the runes Stewart. That's CatYou standing there. RedPanda coming over now. Put some aggression on X.
That was pretty available too.
Yeah, that's really effective. They landed
Has been
it.
killed.
Get him!
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Somnus.
Those are the little things that we've seen open mix. That it just seems so uncharacteristic.
That doesn't scream super talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they still have some chemistry issues, but at least the idea is there, you know, like as a really they know what they're doing. Execution fails a little bit in there.
And the game still sitting 1-0. They missed that kill on the bot, but they're gonna roll in, try to get a kill on Yang. Not much FY can do in this situation. Yang gets in retreats for a second. Emma's gonna cut off his half. Take out the troll, and they've got themselves finally one off the board for LBZS.
What happened there with their Ursa? He jumped out of the way. Is it misclicked or something? Interesting.
A prize.
The benefit of the doubt, they're still going for FY. deep dive in, and they're going to bring X over. Got a lot of heroes
Radiant's
coming
top tower
towards this
is
lane
under
as
attack.
Dragon Tail is undone, and Somnus also makes a rotation. They'll land the fissure. Not sure it's going to get them to kill, though. It's just Somnus rotating to save FY. At the end of the day, both mids, they head up towards top.
Both rotations are very
Dyer's
awkward.
courier
Like,
has
Puck is
been
level
killed.
5 rotating, DK rotating with boots, he just got him on a courier, and no mana. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about, but if there's a Dragon Form up by the pit, so you can put a little, maybe take off like a quarter of the health. It's Rune spawning, who's gonna get lucky? The Puck again.
Yeah, so 2 for
RG. We love it. That's what we love for Dota.
a little RNG from it.
Yep. But see, oh, missed scroll.
By a roll.
He didn't see him, I think. Oh, yeah, no, he has a word. Saw him.
Going straight arcane boots for that Earthshaker as well.
Interesting, because most of the time we just see the brown boots blink. I like a lot, simply because you always get blink a little time, you know. But when you go for the cane boots, 900 gold, you can invest.
That really is. That's quite slow at the moment. They've got the on the DK. They've got the 0 right. They're trying to come in. Save this DK. What a finger coming in from that one too. Act the haste and this coil just not enough. Surviving with 18 health.
Yeah, misplay, but they missed their combo. They wanted to skip for the damage, but they apparently didn't do it. It was super
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
very survivable here. If you mess up just a little thing, can turn around real quickly on you. Okay, out crushing the mid lane, 27 CS, 25.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Over smash, but Ants already gave up on that kill, so he's just going in on the troll.
That's a tough kill. Working access.
Oh, Joey picked it up. Sure, get the kill onto the Ants. Keep me trying. And the TP just takes forever. With the tombstone out, so get from this. Panda by that room whirling death, focusing potential on the Undying. The fear, that's the same RedPanda that still go after now. The story is enough. Keep him from the action of health.
Yep, good call. Orb, vision, Dragon Tech. Ran out of orb. Distance. He had nowhere to go.
Dyer's
Nowhere to
bottom
run,
tower is
kill.
under attack.
That's what we expected. You know, like, there was really smooth. Once you get going, like a team, you know, chemistry gets there again. It's a really scary team. Just lately we haven't seen it, you know. Yeah.
That happens. It's just it's happening where it seems like that's a big issue. Yang getting pushed to older in a 5 shield, and RedPanda now on the run and trying to finish him off, but he's slowed up on tower, taking some shots, and Yang starting to go the other way. He's got the 5 shield on him, so pretty secure and safe, but not getting the kill again. And it's pressure, and no result just yet.
The top spot for the to be in. Is the hard count the combo they have on Radiant. It's Morphling. He's having a rough game. It doesn't matter how farmed the Ursa is Timber. You know, if you can't keep him in place for the Ursa to hit him, you're gonna be in trouble. He's gonna need that axe. He's gonna need that blink. Perfectly quick because Morphling is free
Radiant's
farming,
bottom
and
tower
he's gonna
is
get
under
his
attack.
items up and a very good timing.
Your 2 hasn't been touched.
It's a tough game for Timber, you know. Usually you want to pressure, but Morph doesn't care. He just creates help out of nowhere.
For a while, Son. Yeah. Stop. Go on the 2, and goes the 2 magnetic very quickly. Now over the DK, they brought all 5 dudes up top to stop this push. Both Yang and Somnus drop. Maybe another win. RedPanda 3-0, and they stop this tier 1 down. This is a massive rotation from LBZS. Is that, I mean, obviously they get 3 kills, so that's worth it in itself, but, you know, now Eurus is definitely still free foaming. Is he making up what makes that rotation from LBZ worth it?
I mean, getting 3 kills in there and defending against the Dragon Form is rude, because that means he doesn't have Dragon Form available for like another minute now, which means there's no pressure on the map for Radiant team. right now. The rotation was really good, but of course, as you said, that Morphling was still pretty. I mean, Shaker was farming mid lane, so it's not terrible for Elephant, but it's definitely not what they were looking for. Now you can see, you know, it's minute 10 already. He has 200 gold on the Shaker only. Because he went for the Arcane Boot. If he didn't, would have had like close to 1.1k, which is like half the Blink Dagger. He will be playing now and he needs to stay there for at least 2 or 3 minutes.
Closer to like, it would have been closer to like 13, 14 minute Blink Dagger if he didn't go for those arcanes.
Yeah, with those arcanes, it's looking more like he's getting like 16.
Does this combat the itemization choices that we've kind of talked about from Elephant? Some of the maybe questionable itemization from them?
It could very well be. I'm not sure why. Of course, arcane boots are great on Shaker, don't get me wrong. Just usually, you can't afford to buy them. 900 gold, it's a big investment.
Various trinket for the side of the Radiance. Again, they're going to put the pressure up in that top lane with Yang, who is an off-lane troll. I think this is the first time we've seen off-lane troll the 2 divisions.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself. Probably gonna see down to Eternal Shroud or the pipe at some point. Going for the Agam Scepter here. Not a big fan. There's not much to the spell in this game, to be honest. Only the Earthshaker, as well as the Warlord. That pretty much everything. I have 2 silencers, so not a big fan of that item. Control the game. Much rather see him go. It's much more like a utility, but maybe BKB, you know, just so you can frontman for your team. See how that
finishes it. You pull it top, he'll snap it immediately, trying to run. He's got the Exotic Shield, but the Silence is on the missile is gonna be enough. And then get another kill onto Yang, xiaofu claiming life. And LBZS still looking good. This is what we said that the best part of the game was. That early game and big game. Like that, those beginning parts is where we've seen the best LBZS.
Yep. Morphling. Very close to his Manta on another 1000. Like a minute 15 Manta style.
Yeah. And
the only scary thing this game is Argo Sun. As soon as you have Manta, you don't care about it anymore. But as soon as you get Manta, I would say, I don't know, 10% chance for him to die at all until he gets Thunder on the Shaker here. Nice push away from the Morphling and Depth Strike. But yeah, it's Morphling massive.
Yeah, 66 net worth, sitting very much ahead of anybody on the Dire side. He's had a free game. They put the pressure on the troll, which would be all well and good if he was a 1-position troll, but he's a 3, and you've left the Morphling to just kind of have his game and DK these items at times, but he's fine. He's top, you know, top everything in the Dire.
Yep.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Ursa and Brown, new Battle Fury, the new classic DK, optimized into Blink Dagger.
Radiant. There's a roll as well as trouble here with that silence. They've got the Elusive Orb and the Waiting Rift. So we'll get that kill on FY, who is still searching for that Blink Dagger. 13 minutes in, he did 1,000 gold saved up, but is there. Would really like that Blink Dagger, but right now, you know, maybe he doesn't need it as quickly. He's got a Blink Dagger with a DK he can initiate for you. Maybe you walk in, get a good echo. I've seen a bunch of those where the Blink Dagger comes a little bit. Those first couple echoes are placed down with just walking in. They find RedPanda again, they'll pop the borrowed time. We'll go for the TP out. The Green Portal gets committed here again from LBZS, as they are a gang right now.
Yeah, the kills they're getting aren't bad, but they're not getting much out of the map. You see the gold advantage is really dwindling for the Radiant side, simply because they're much more efficient around the map.
Echo Slam lays down onto Irving. This is a tough kill to get. Dragon Tail is a Timber Chain Cross, and now the Totem. Irving finally going down. Eurus getting that kill. It was close, but Yang at the same time he's taken out by CatYou as well as that Mast.
The off lane, they're going in and then a blink.
They're trying to get the kill on the Undying and will finish him off. Nobody rotating for LBZS to come in and help.
Yep, that's another tower.
Rotate.
One of the best heals because you can morph into him, you can Whirling Death him, and that makes him significantly less tanky. Sometimes you lose a bit max strength with every Whirling Death. you stack up 2 or 3 of those, you lose half your health. And even the Timbersaw with half his health is not tanky anymore. So much spell damage coming out.
Radiant's bottom tower
Arm went
is
next
under attack.
for the DK. Arm with BKB.
Interesting. Yeah. Armlet usually either seen as a first item or not at all. You would Armlet into Blink, but not Blink Armlet.
Fissure.
Close Armlet, and he's dead.
And he's at 1,700 gold. So this Blink Dagger is sitting there for FY.
Yeah.
Well, like we've said, if it feels a little bit, we would have had it. If we just want brown boots into the Blink.
You know,
I'm not sure if that makes a big change in this game at the moment, though.
No, they're still having DK initially for them, so all bad. Of course, that Blink Dagger timing was pretty relatively decent, you know.
Dire's
8
top
minutes,
tower
not
is
terrible.
under attack.
Or they might be able to block it again.
Again, Geomagnetic Grip, nothing FY can do. He's all by himself in no man's land. And dead once again. Man's moved up from Morphling. I believe he's got that Ghost Scepter coming out, and he's close to that E-Blade already. I know it's on under the Eagle Song, but already has the Ghost Scepter, already has the Man Style. This is looking pretty good for him. Still leading that network, but Ursa is making his way back as he's now surpassed the DK.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Scepter.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, usually we see the axe into BKB, then maybe even later. But this game is shouldn't go even around problem because Shaker is pretty low level. He doesn't really have the level for the totem or the fissure yet. You definitely need like level 12, 13 to make really good use of that Shake. Still farming his book needs over 600 gold again. The depth significantly slowing him down once more.
Yeah, it's becoming an issue where Earthshaker is not really making much progress to this Blink Dagger at the moment. He really needs to find some space and time to farm where he... And back to your point about the axe for the Morphling, just seems like he gets that axe, and you've got the double fissures coming out, as well as just the Dragon Tail lockdown that you're going to have from Abaddon. That could be a point in time where LBZS are in a lot of trouble. Like you said, Earthshaker's sitting at a pretty low level at the moment.
I mean, it also looks really quite stupid if you become Dragon Knight and you have a 600 range Dragon Tail, you stun out of nowhere instantly. Undying might be able to catch smoke here.
Radiant's top tower
Sees them,
is under
but
attack.
he
It misses the Dragon Tail coming out. But control of this Undying.
Big rotation for nothing though.
Yeah, at 5 position, I think any team is normally happy about a 5-man smoke being broken by the 5.
Yeah, a little bit of a, you know, he tried to be cheeky, planted down the ward just as he died, but of course the Abaddon was looking at it. And look, this standing on top of an observer ward.
And it's spotted, he's going to be stunned up, and Somnus claiming that one. So a couple more kills for Elephant going their way, and that should push FY closer to that Blink Dagger. Just a couple hundred gold off, sitting at 1960. So it's pre-pave, probably another, yeah, and then he'll have that Blink Dagger.
It definitely needed a little, I mean, 20 tome as well to get levels up for the Morphling. Yeah, things are shaping up nicely for Radiant. Troll is a little bit of a question mark for me, because he's itemizing into an act, which I said is not going to be the best, and he's already pretty poor.
Radiant's bottom
You
tower
can't dead
is
wait
under attack.
come mid-lake game, you know, if LBZS can manage to weather the storm. But the Dragon Knight is going to be really strong, and the Morphling, of course, you absolutely have to coil the Morphling. There's no way around it, you need to, especially once that Agons comes to. There's no other counterplay.
I'm a little worried about the Timbersaw. Like, I know that the troll is kind of poor, and we're wondering about what his value is going to be as we go deeper into this game. But Timber only sitting at 7,500 net worth. It hasn't been the most, proficient game for Irving on this hero.
He's had a rough laning phase against the Morphling. I'm not a big fan of Timber because usually outside of laning phase, he goes in that much. Not a big fan of the hero. So Paul and Timber kind of cancel each other out in terms of usefulness. At least potential to burst, you know, the strength supports or the DK or the Timber. As the troll is kind of a weird hero. He might be dying again.
Visibility.
Alright.
Just the blue
Mission farming the camp. Tough to kill him. It's a tough kill with the hook. And on health, it gets battle pass off, kind of fight around.
Especially fighting right by an outpost, right by a tier 2. That's a troublesome spot if he does end up surviving.
So for the first time in the game, taking the top type of spot now. And we've seen this is a hero that can carry games, you know. If you get the timely enrage off, something damage is mitigated, can't be controlled. You kill one of those really important heroes, take the fight on your terms. Could make it work. Because if Morphling ever gets jump and Ursa, he can get one up.
Dire's top tower is under
Ursa
attack.
is very strong, and there's the Blade Act. That'll be Adam's next. Flame. BKB finished. A lot of early potential, I would say, if LBZS end up taking a fight.
Definitely. I mean, Ursa always, you know, just get
Radiant
right
are
away.
scanning.
We'll smoke up. Let's see who reads the map better.
Dire
They're
are
both missing the
scanning.
map completely. They're walking past each other. Or, I have to say that.
They're turning around. It's RedPanda who breaks the smoke. They were sure they but they got themselves the borrowed time. Pablo lay down the Tombstone, and now Dreamcoil comes in. I was on to FY with BKB. Pablo got this Earthshaker. Irving to make something happen, and this is a good down to Tombstone of his own, but they already got the front of RedPanda. They're taking out 2, but we go with Irving with as well. As this roll forward from CatYou. Again, and he's in a lot of trouble popping that battle trance, trying to survive through the triple kill for him. He's going even deeper. Now looking over at Eurus as well. Somnus has to really get out of town.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
LBZS, a little bit of a soft fight against Well, actually, LBZS is going for more and just jump on top of Somnus. He thought they were all busy taking the tier 1 tower, but they got time.
Not that busy.
Yeah.
Especially if you just
They just turn around and make it work.
Yeah, it's FY. You know, caught out again outside the Roche pit. Puck managed to coil him, initiate on him. Without that shaker, the team fight is really not that strong. Abaddon was jumped on as well right away. Had to pop more time right at the beginning. And if both supports are so on position, you can almost never take a fight in this So DK, I don't like his armlet at all.
Yeah.
He did nothing that fight. He stunned the guy and ran away.
And see,
I can't fight. You need DK on the DK. You need VP.
seemed like everybody kind of did nothing in that fight for Elephant. The only thing we saw happen was Morphling dropped his own Tombstone.
Yep. Oh, good.
Stop there. Keeping Irving away from his team, but the sword from xiaofu, he can Timber Chain in a second. That's exactly what he does.
Yep. It's not an easy spot anymore. DK needs to farm his BKB first, but needs to get the items up. Morphling, of course, you know, it's a weird itemization. You have this shaker morph, but you're not utilizing it until later in the game, which at that point might be a little bit too late. Has been pretty underwhelming so far. He got caught out of position a lot of times this game. Team fight as well. LBZS is doing a really good job of cutting enough team fights.
They've done a really good job overall. I think they're really, and this is what we talked about. I like the pieces were there. They just weren't executing it. Now the question is, more so Elephant, like what's going wrong with that?
Well, Elephant is just the itemization is just very weird. You know, the shaker going for the arcane boots, DK going for armed after blink, rather than the BKB going for Abaddon in a game where it's not really good. Like the network might be only 2k, but the items aren't very good on the Radiant side, you know? So it might as well like 6, 7, maybe even 8k network league. Because it's not very full at this stage in the game.
They're going to contest this.
They're scared. This Ursa is very strong. Joshua BK, he deals a lot of damage, very hard to control. And they need their core items up first. They need BKB, they need the Aggro, the ball, then they can fight. They need to kill the supports first, if they can. They're doing too much. Tombstone, permanent fields coming out, another smoke.
Radiant's top
They're
tower.
going to make their way over MS. He's the one spotted. There's Dragon Tail as well as the Fissure. That Aegis is gone so quickly. Now they might have an opportunity to be killed for a second time. MS trying to get away. They look over at Irving as well. The roll back from CatYou. Blink, Echo Slam. Ursa. Don't get a hit one, but it's enough. They pop the BKB gets the enrage off. Now puts his attention onto the Morphling as the Dream Coil is going to land on BK as well. This Abaddon. He's trying to make something happen with the fissure coming across the battle, but it's not going to be enough just yet. BKB's been popping the DK. He's running away from this Undying. They got the roll in from CatYou. That's going to stop up Yang. They've got the cover, taking out MS finally. Down forward CatYou. 2 heroes gone. Irving with the Timber chain away. They're going to focus their attention on the xiaofu hit with the fissure. And that's a third triple kill for Eurus. And a big fight victory for Elephant.
Yep, perfect. Done on purpose. This is why you never just run high ground without any vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ursa was feeling very confident with his Aegis. BKB, you know, I'm super strong here. Gets blown up immediately, then gets chased, doesn't BKB in time, gets Echo Slam, chain stun again, runs away with 200 health, gets chased down, and without that Ursa, they really don't have enough damage on Team Ursa. Ursa to get stunned first, more than they're gonna lose the fight.
It's an opportunity for Elephant to push Glyph is used, so Ags finished for Eurus and can get delivered. Yeah, that fissures, space
Bottom tower is under attack.
With E-Blade as well,
Dire's top
he
tower
can
is under attack.
100 to 0 the Timbersaw. He can 100 to 0 anyone. Maybe not the puck because he's the Lincolns, but other than the puck.
It's very interesting.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Puck needs to
Radiant's
isolate his
bottom tower
Aghanims.
is under attack.
Which he's not
going
doing.
Aether
Radiant
he's
are
going into
scanning.
the Abaddon.
This might bite him back, but DK and Morphling are heavily reliant on BKB for the mobility. You need a BKB piercing coil. I really hope he recognizes that because that is the winning condition.
With the air borrow time, pop picture on his 2. Being the looking to maybe blink, use that dragon tail. CatYou's the Dream Coil used on FY, total but nothing doing. He got himself 2 kills, and now they'll chase Somnus. Yang coming in, help BKB pop MS, chasing after Somnus, who's popped his own BKB, and now they're starting to turn the look over to Irving bird. So we're trying to link him alive, they steam up, the waiting rate that's getting into the control as well as this DK. He's morphed into the Timbersaw, though. Go after xiaofu. Going after Yang. E-Blade's thrown. He pops the essence ring. Yang surviving for a little bit longer than LBZS would have expected. The winner of silences up both the DK as well as this trouble again. They're just not breaking through this Elephant's side. They get the kill on Irving. They take out the Timbersaw. They look over at xiaofu. They'll get it a second as Eurus is now godlike. Gets himself 2 in that exchange. LBZS come away practically nothing.
Yep. Coil expected on the Shaker. We spoke about it before. Out of the coil, they have enough to play. They're just getting kited. But DK got more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They need that coil on more important targets. They can't keep targeting the Shaker.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Coil on Giga.
Radiant's
They
bottom
really do.
tower
They
is
should
under
all
attack.
spell there. Get them in. Earth Spirit, the other one I could do it, but it was solo kill them on plane. We'll fire middle.
Can they catch him in the face? Looking for it. Loser your and the leading red.
Close.
Hard to catch.
Very close. It felt like a millisecond to complete the second one. It's dead. Well, but yeah. Now we are in this position where how do you fight against this BKB with Dragon Knight, but BKB with Morphling, you know?
Be weird the shorts too on Earthshaker.
Is under
Strong
attack.
is maybe the BK from MS. How are LBZS to doesn't have to keep it. Themselves to silence too. They just don't have the damage to follow this up. They drop the 2, so they're trying to take away from Eurus, and now he pulls up into the air. Irving trying to get the control on Eurus and kill the Somnus waiting again inside Roche, ready to jump out and Dragon Tail him. They might even try to rebuttal this and chase him to jump. Irving trying to get away. Go for the chop. Dragon Tail now in trouble, getting chased out of Yang. Yeah, down without. Goes up in the air. Can he kill off and taken out by Somnus?
A prize.
Looks like the usual LBZS they're always so scared when it comes to these mid-lane engagements. Shaker is dead, but Ursa is scared to run to a Morphling that is almost full strength. I'm not sure. Oh, Pocket thought of a double fissure.
Totem right on top. Lincoln's popped and still surviving. Just a little bit of help and the blink away. Totem is not going to land, and X is in the trees and back up.
Well done. Good escape. Ursa in a little trouble here, not really. With the BKB getting slowed up. Won't
BKB pops, rages well. Yang pops his own BKB.
He did it many times already. He popped and rage and BKB at the same time. It's super cool though. Especially if I when I use it. You always use it and forget that. That's me, that's a defensive high ground. I'm not sure of defense at all.
Problem, they'll go out of the high ground, they'll the glyphs of the Lord in the tier 3, so this really isn't they're going to win ripped as well. The recoil come through on the 3 of these heroes. Now you recoil and you don't follow it up.
LBZS is falling apart again in the middle to late game portion, which we always know, like it's a very recurring theme with it, where they do really well in the early stages, the early mid game is also doing very well, but then it's just like this fear that grips them. They're so scared to make things happen around them. Like, I'm not sure why. Now it's smoke up.
Forward, got the dragon tip coming through. 2 stones down. Another injury hits on 2. And now, yeah, you see the power of that shard. Whoops. Oh, elephant. Not happening completely for that jump. Slam up down for another 15 seconds. You can see it back and go back in again in a couple moments. I mean, they're staying across the river. They're putting pressure. They're actually looking for X. Courier off the
I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't. That. The jump on it.
Immediately in the fly with a full cheek smoke. As he morphs in the character shape, xiaofu, Irving, blade adaptive strike, fissure hit on the 2, blink, and dragon tail as well as the throw. They're locking up the steroids and getting the kills. They'll take out xiaofu, those over Irving. 2 shapes across and back to the face again. Got CatYou to the geomagnetic grip as well as the rolling Yang. He's getting low, but he's not dead just yet. Going to Irving, they got the heroes go off him, and now 4 with 5 back mid of LBZS. They get the Yang, and they'll look at RedPanda. Oh, who's your finish? X gets the kill, but now they're onto the high ground. Double fissures come in as well as the total. Look at the CatYou was going to stun up xiaofu another time as they're chasing again onto LBZS.
Great fight. I don't know how to describe how disappointed I am with this Ursa's like item and spell usage. Again, BKB and Rage pop together. The 4th game. It's like using on Slark a Shadow Dance plus BKB. You will never do that. It's 2 separate, very strong defensive cooldowns, you know. Most of these fights, Ursa is just running away. He's not hitting a single time. You're the highest net worth hero. You need to be able to deal damage, you know. You need to position yourself better. Need to hit people.
Interesting. Just first, I kind of was seeing that the puck's going dragon, shard.
I mean, I don't know what I'm seeing here. This Agams is actually game. Disable or troll or dragon knight. It's absolutely game winning. I'm not sure why he's choosing not to go for. Maybe he doesn't trust his Ursa anymore because Ursa is not hitting anyone like ever, but I don't know.
Feels
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I feel like it
attack.
doesn't do much at all. Roshan is respawned. They will have to fight this Roshan. You cannot give this Morphling an Aegis. He now has a study as well, so it's hard for that Ursa to fight. The ward. Careful, Ursa can't get jumped first again. Timber needs to front line, Ursa needs to come in second.
Yeah, it's tough because you want your Ursa to feel confident going in. Maybe
He doesn't feel
that's
confident at all.
a neutral item that'll help him feel a little bit more confident. He's got the Basher.
Really, this all comes down to how long can this Ursa auto-attack people. He's a lot of damage, but they have no way to get enemy in place. Like, I hate having to come back to this fact all the time, but they just don't. BKBs, you know, what do you do? Nothing.
Radiant are
Just run away. You can't Ursa, no BKB, no enrage, he suddenly uses hero.
And I understand you when you're I don't want to harp on this point, but it's such a massive one. Like it's hard not to harp on something as crucial as that.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna go back for it eventually. I mean, I just hope he will. Stake build really doesn't seem very useful to me at all against all these BKBs. Now they have a Heaven's Halberd, have Skadi. This Earth is gonna feel really comfortable in those fights. Smoke up. Fight again.
Knows where Irving's at, but the team behind him ready to jump. Helping him long track all the way out and around, trying to avoid them. Ursa's inside the Roche pit. So they've kind of changed positions here. Is Elfin and got the high ground. CatYou shows the kid who's been hot about two-stone down from xiaofu immediately, but there's the push coming through from Eurus. They got the drink into the lock. Another figure coming out from F1 roll to turn the lockdown. This Timbersaw, they got the kill with the beat. He saw the second reroll coming down. Is it enough? Yes. As well as Ursa try and take it out NS. Totem and the right clicks coming in. I believe he's used that Echo Slam as well as the Totem. Look at this, just blocking up X. Nothing he can do. 4 heroes gone on the side of LBZS. And now is the reward that will reap.
Yep. It's just too difficult to fight with. And Skadi have Heaven's Halberd. He got Heaven's Halberd up before his BKB, so his whole BKB was standing looking at the DK.
Dyer's top tower is under
Make it a
attack.
see. The Morphling is jumping in, out, you know, you need to coil him, you need to control him. It's not happening. He's getting way too confident on this Morphling. You need to punish him for his aggressive play. They just shoot very big game being as well. Started hitting Roshan while came in with Ant-Man smoke from behind. They must have started to fall or something, or they're right when he joins on, it's just his Ocean.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Seems like it's GG.
And let's go to tier 4, we'll go for damaging LBZS. They're holding on both. Their previous comes in. It gets on the jet crew. 2 against the world looking out. Irving, he's tanky. He's not gone once again inside of LBZS. And it is the ancient explosion. Themselves a pretty convincing victory towards the second half of the game. Because LBZS